Hello, Villordsutch here, and today I'm going to show you my latest addition in my Star Trek collection, which used to be massive when I was a teenager, but stupidly I sold it. Well, most of it. Still got some of it, but sold most of it to make way for, well, gaming stuff when I was little. Well, like Mega Drive games and stuff like that. Anyway, by the by, this is the 50th anniversary Las Vegas official convention program from 2016. Obviously, I didn't go. One, I never had the cash. And two, according to television, there's a weird murder that happens every week in Las Vegas. So I didn't want to be a victim. I picked this up off eBay for a bargain price. And I also picked, I don't know if you'll pick it up on the camera, but if not, I'll take a better picture. I'll put it on about here. Take a better picture. But this is the 50th anniversary convention pin. I framed it myself, because I like framing stuff. 50th anniversary pin, but I made it up. Got this at a great price. It's full of the timelines of what happens on the weekend. Well, it looks like a week, to be honest with you, of what happens over the week, or happened over the week, or will happen. Well, it's what happened, isn't it? Past tense. There'll be our present tense, because we're going to look at it now. It's so confusing when you're a simple person. Anyway, don't go away because I'm going to switch cameras and we'll look at it. If you don't like Star Trek, this will probably bore you senseless. So leave now, and if you like Star Trek, stay. Here we go. For those that stayed, let's have a look. Star Trek Las Vegas, the 3rd to the 7th of August. Where was it held? It was held at the Villordsutch Hotel. Hopefully it was nice, because it would have entertained all of those. Who would be the last captain to attend? It would have been Archer, wouldn't it? Enterprise was after Voyager. So it would have been Kirk to Archer. Flipping heck. Let's have a look. Sponsored by Mac and Creation Entertainment. Opening page, Star Trek Timelines. I play Timelines. Does anybody play Timelines? I keep joining a fleet, but unfortunately I keep getting dropped from the fleet. And I think it's because I end up being like the space filler. And because I'm the space filler, I think once someone's friend comes along, they drop me out. 50th anniversary convention. 50 things about Trek. Let's have a look, see if we can pick any things out here. Mr. Sulu. Don't call him tiny. Vulcan nerve pinch. You can drop a 200-pound alien like it was jelly. 50 things. Let's have a look. See any you like. Captain Kirk, no one can beat Bill Shatner when it comes to getting the job done. You know it. His horse show charity over 25 years has raised almost £4 million for Los Angeles kids charities. That was back in 2016. There's quite a bit here on 50. You know, normally someone says, let's do 50 facts. It's 50 bullet points. Jimmy Doohan. I met him at Leeds convention. I've got a signed book. Perhaps I'll show you that one day. He was fantastic when I met him as well. He did regale audiences with his chat. There is 50 bits as well. They didn't scrimp. Here we go. Tuesday the 2nd. Hang on. I thought it said it ran from the 3rd. It does. 2nd. Oh, pre-registration and vendors for all 5-day attendees. Oh. Gold patrons. Social media stream. Let's have a look. Welcome. 50 things. Oh, so this is basically, I don't know, what's it? Captain's chair, pre-registration. So what's so special about the opening up? Perhaps it's just, I can't see what's so special about it. Captain's chairs? Perhaps you got a special captain's chair patron, commander's seat patrons. Nope, can't understand why you'd want to go the day early. Perhaps it's just so you beat the rush. Right. Let's have a look. Wednesday, this is the official opening day. Doors open. 1 o'clock. Autographs already. I'll look at the Enterprise with Connor, Dominic Keating, Dr. Phlox, John Billingsley, and Amanda Sovlar, Gary Graham. Automatically there's autographs straight away. Times and prices determined by them. I like that. I was at one place once and the autographs were ridiculously priced. Tribute to Leonard Nimoy. Klingons. General Martok. Beto. Gowron. That would have been fantastic. I would have got autographs by them. Does it say how much the autographs? Determined by them. No, hopefully it wasn't that expensive. I would have liked to got some autographs by the Klingons. Let's have a look up here. Carolyn Seymour. If I remember rightly, wasn't Carolyn Seymour a mainstay of British science fiction? Wasn't she in Survivors? Possibly she was. Gold autographs. Are called row by row. Autograph tickets are available for £35 for Carolyn Seymour. That's not bad. I have to say that's about £27. Normal price for a British autograph these days around 15 to 20. Quark's Happy Hour. Lots of gold pressed Latin being changed hands there. So it's mainly autographs and talks on day one. Star Trek music videos. What's on the next one? Autographs by Robin Curtis. Guest stars. Yeoman Landon. Kara from Star Trek Original. Hey, there's a fair few from the original series too. It's a packed event. Carolyn Seymour's not gone yet. She's still there. I'm positive she was in Survivors. Wednesday at a glance. Let's have a quick look. Guest stars original. Guest stars are next gen. Early fans who made Star Trek Live for 50 years. No minimum bid for Star Trek in the junior auction. Trivia. Boulder Go of Roddenberry Adventures. Quiz. Star Trek in Mexico. That would have been interesting. Design your own Trek cookie contest. 50 years of Star Trek cakes. Now that is something I would like to see. More autographs. Leave your digital mark on the Star Trek 50th anniversary. Fascinating cakes. 50 years of tributes of a collection of cakes. I wonder if they're online. I might go and have a look, see if we can see them. Quizards. Star Trek in Mexico. Wednesday photo opportunities. Look at them all. Wow, look at the prices. Flipping heck. Again. £80 for Gowron and Martok in costume. Oh my god. Trio. Gowron, Martok and Beto in costume. £105. It might be worth it though. If you're a Klingon fan. Wednesday's still going on. Design your own cookies. Live in Quarks. Quarks will stay open to 1 a.m. Get drunk. Right, Thursday. Is this at a glance? What's Thursday? Main theatre. Original guest stars. Got an IDW program as well. Chris Ryle. I think he was involved in... I know he's involved in the Star Trek comics, but I think he did the Dirk Gently one as well. Sarah Gaydos. She does she edits a lot. Well, yeah, it says it there. She edits a lot of the Star Trek comics. John Byrne. I hope he was in a happy mood that day. He does the Star Trek photo plays. His work is quite good on the photo plays. Almost seamless most of the time. Gary Lockwood signing. Look at those. And Sally Kellerman. Put my teeth back in. Oh, the Ferengis. Roman Nog. How much is that? Doesn't say. Oh, it's photo ops. We'll have a look at the photo ops later on. Whoopi Goldberg was there. Sweet Pete. It's packed. At a glance. Original comics. Where it began. Ferengis. Whoopi Goldberg. She's only on for half an hour, but it's still great. Notable guests. Wow. And they stayed for... This is brilliant. Sons of Trek. We've got Kristen Doohan, Adam Nimoy. Chris Doohan stayed to sign autographs. Star Trek music videos again. Tribute to Nichelle Nicholas. Nichelle Nicholas will be signing at a table. What's that? Please note, Miss Nicholas will not be signing an image of the original cast where her face is partially blocked. That's weird, isn't it? Well, I guess she's a star. She can do what the hell she wants. And she's a famous star as well. Whoopi Goldberg will be signing $150. Wow. Flipping heck. Quark's Happy Hour, open again on the promenade. Right, let's have a look at the photos. 40 for Gary Lockwood. Duos 80 for Gary Lockwood and Sally Kellerman. Roman Nog and Lita, 120. That'd be a good photo to have. 150 with Whoopi Goldberg. That's not bad. Nichelle, 80. How to pay double with a picture of Nichelle. That'd be a good picture to get. Nichelle, what's that? Nichelle Nicholas on the original series Bridge. Oh, 160. No, I'd pay that. I'd pay that. I honestly would. Thursday. Let's have a look. Quick glance. Ike Eisman. Don't recognise that name. How film influenced Star Trek. Yes, no trivia. Junior game. Costume roundup. Blooper reels. The blooper reels are fantastic. If you ever get a chance after this, obviously go and have a look at them online. Star Trek presents the Star Trek Encyclopedia Revised Edition. I really want that. If anybody's got a copy of the revised edition, I think it's edition 4, and they're thinking, I don't want this anymore, please send it to me. Star Trek fan census video, leaving your mark on the 50th. We've seen that before. Perhaps it's another carrying the building on. Not many guests on this one, is there? Are we winding down? Let's have a look. Ike Eisman. Oh, Peter Preston. Wasn't that Scotty's nephew? Who had his scene trimmed? I think it was, wasn't it? Wasn't there a fuss about having his scene trimmed as well? It was his nephew, but then he got his nephew bit trimmed because certain people wanted it. Didn't want Scotty to have certain bits of emotional baggage. But it wasn't James Doohan who didn't want it trimmed. How film influenced Trek. StarTrek.com presents iconic ornaments. ornaments. What's that about? Hallmark iconic ornament celebrate 25th anniversary. Is that the plates? Well, that has to be something else. Especially when it comes to ornament sculptors. It has to be something else that I don't know about. Costume roundup. Star Trek bloopers. Obviously, like I said before, after this, go and have a look. And that is the Star Trek Encyclopedia. It costs... I can't get a copy, and it was a limited release, and it's hardback from Mike and Denise, I'm going to say this wrong, Okada. I'm going to say it wrong. But I've got edition 2. I'm sure it's edition 4, this one. It's released for the 50th anniversary. And it's got all of Voyager and all of the films. But I want it, and I can't get it. So if anybody's got it, send it to me. Right, let's have a look. Quizzards. More cakes. Cakes on display. The fan who fired the phasers. My day on Star Trek. A die-hard fan of Star Trek. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to spend a day on the bridge, firing phasers and putting on the ship on red alert? Lifelong fan James Morehouse has an opportunity in the 2004 as a winner of charity auction. He appeared in the popular Enterprise Vulcan trilogy Awakening. I don't remember that. Was that a fan film? No idea. No idea. The vendor's room. I always liked the vendor's room when I went to... I liked the vendor's room, when I went to my convention in Leeds. But most of the stuff I couldn't afford. Design your own cookie, we've had that. Star Trek cocktails and charades, Romulan ale. Quizzards, Quark's Happy Hour. Quark's Bar. Let's have a look. In 2015, Quark's upped the game from our version 2014. We'll surpass that in 2016. You want to go where everyone knows your name? Well, that place is our intergalactic watering hole, Quark's Bar. A special area of the convention dedicated to your relaxation and enjoyment, where you can sit back and with your friends, have an exotic drink, snack foods, as well as other surprises. Hold on to your latinum. James T. Kirk. Fight the Gorn. Oh, look. The ingredients are Ractogino. If I drank booze, I'd make that, but I don't. Friday. Main fair to London in right. Kirstie Alley is there. She's signing autographs. How much? How much is Kirstie Alley signing autographs? Oh, yeah, got to have an autograph ticket. Heck. So I won't be having my autograph then. Star Trek The Missing Footage. Chase Matterson is there from Deep Space Nine. George Takei. We didn't follow it. George Takei is in the Jaguar room with his Friday autograph ticket. Autograph times for George Takei are here. $100 for George Takei. That's not bad. Seeing as a man is a Star Trek legend. Star Trek Voyager Part 1. Ethan Phillips, Garrett Wang and Tim Russ. I'd get all of their signatures. Oddly enough, I used to despise Voyager. On its original playthrough, I hated Voyager. And then when I watched it with my daughter, I fell in love with it. I really did. Ethan Phillips is signed on a complimentary basis for all gold patrons. Let's have a look. Tim Russ is signing main theatre. Tim's autograph is $30. Well done, Tim, on not breaking the bank. I'd actually pay more. Garrett Wang is signing the main booth and price is set by him. Star Trek stars, Gates McFadden and Levi Alberta and Brent Spiner. They're all coming in. Kirstie Alley is back again. Star Trek stars again. Denise Crosby and John DeLance. Is it John DeLance or John Delancey? Private meet and greet with Terry Fowler and Nana Visitor. Sold out. I bet it is. Eugene Roddenberry and Trevor Roth. Talk. Neil McDonough. Lieutenant Hawk from Star Trek First Contact. Neil McDonough. I remember Lieutenant Hawk. Wasn't turned into a Borg. Wasn't he billed as the first gay character in a Star Trek film as well? I think he was. Right. Oh. Deep Space Nine, Nana Visitor, Terry Farrell, Nicole the Ball. I'm saying that right, aren't I? The Ball. And there's some more autographs as well. What's going on over here? Gold autograph session. Neil McDonough, Ethan Phillips. $35 for Ethan Phillips. Well done, Ethan. $35 each for Terry Fallon and University. You're undercutting yourselves there. I'd pay more. Free Klingon karaoke. Some Klingon opera kicking off there. Friday photo ops. These are good prices. Look. George Takei, $80. Garrett Wang, $40. Gates McRodden, $40. Q, John Delancey, $40. Michael Dorn, $40. Levi Alberto, $40. Wow. George Takei, On the Bridge, $160. Denise Crosby, $40. What's going on? Chaps and lasses, you're doing a cracking job on keeping the prices low there. Thank you very much. Got a bag, that's what my badge came in. Right, Friday at a glance. Star Trek, One Trek Mind, worst episode ever. Putting the Galaxy in Your Pocket, Blooper Reels, Voyager and Enterprise cosplay meetup. Yes, no trivia. Creation Star Trek and Junior. No minimum bid. Star Trek.com publishing the Star Trek universe. The video they're making again. What's Chef Mitchie? Oh, special effects makeup demo. Rod's Toast. How did they know? Let's have a look. Oh, Star Trek in Your Pockets, the timelines, which I play. So I used to be good at. The PvP, but then because I dropped off it, it's lost all my ranking. Blooper Reels, very good. Yes, no trivia. We have $140 gift certificates, and that's not the main prize. Bit about the books, and some autographs of the people that write the books. That would be good to get. If you've got your books, you want them signed. I always like the author signing the books. There was a joke about Terry Pratchett book. A book without Terry Pratchett's signature in is more captain's chair photos. Makeup of Trek. That was good. I bet that was ace. The makeup of Trek. The later episodes of like series 3 and beyond. The early episodes weren't the greatest. Let's have a look. That was Friday. Not the strongest of days, Friday. A word about collecting autographs. It's a real great hobby, one that we share, but also one that is fraught with fraud. So you must be careful. Estimate that 90% of autograph items sold online at some auctions are bogus. Bloody hell. So one of these things we always tell our patrons is to know the history of the item. Certificates of authenticity are really meaningless. Flip. I never knew that. I always thought if it came with a certificate of authenticity, it meant that it was the good thing. My word. Anyway. Saturday. Tis was day. August the 6th. Leonard in my theatre again. And what have we got? If you're in costume, we're doing a special Star Trek costume parade. Main theatre, memoriam. Let's have a look. George Takei again is signing autographs. Please be seated in main theatre and watch the screens for your number being called. My God. Star Trek composer. Evolution of visual effects. Women in Star Trek. Kate Mulgrew and the fan experts talk about 50 years of feminism. I bet that was actually quite interesting because Kate is fairly vocal. Autographs by Scott Bakula. Wow. I bet that was like rare as well. I like Scott's autograph. I can't get the page to turn over. Nope, turn over page. There we go. At a glance, let's have a look. Autographs of Scott. Next Gen Stars Part 3. Autographs of Kate Mulgrew and William Shatner. Walter Koenig. William Shatner, Scott. Autographs of Walter. Autographs of Scott continued. Kate. Michael Westmore. Autographs of Terry Farrell. TBA. The costume contest. Saturday night 50th anniversary gala event. Meanwhile, in the second theatre, trivia game. Boo. You can't win against that. One Trek Mastermind, the best episode ever. Deep Space Nine cosplay and Next Gen cosplay. The famous no bid creation Star Trek and sci-fi media auction. Costume prejudging. Right, let's have a look. Back up here. Next Gen Part 3, Michael Dorn, Marina Sirtis, and Jonathan Frakes. Autographs with all three. All three of them will determine the price later. Autographs with Kate and William Shatner. Let's have a look. How much? Autographs available for £75 with Kate and £100 with William. That's alright, I'd have to say. Autographs with Walter Koenig, or Koenigi, as I often say. And let's have a look. How much is he charging? How much is he charging? Oh, it's the autograph listing, right. Private meet and greet with George Takei sold out. Flip. Why do we have to make it? Autographs of William Shatner. Scott Bakula. Autographs with Scott Bakula again. Autographs of Walter Koenig. Again. Oh, look out for your number being called. Kate Mulgrew again. Autographs. This is a packed day. This is fantastic. Autographs with Terry Farrell, £35, or $35. Costume contest. 30 finalists. Is whittled them down, haven't they? Doors open for Entertainment's Saturday night 50th anniversary gala. What's happening? Triumphant return of Nevada Pops Orchestra conducted by noted Star Trek fan and super talented conductor Richard McGee. Live concert as our Creation Entertainment Saturday evening gala celebration. This is truly one of the classiest nights in all fandom. Come dressed to the nines or just relax. Let's join together in glorious evening of celebration. The orchestra will perform compositions not yet experienced at our Vegas event, as well as perennial favourites, and including our very special guest star, award-winning Star Trek composer Jay Chataway. Admission $60. Wow. Flipping heck. Quark's Happy Hour. Entertainment by the Chase Matheson and the Roddenberrys. Flipping heck. Photo ops. That's how much the photo ops. Walter Koenig, $80. Scott Bakula, 100. Brent Spiner, 40. Levi Alberti, 40. Burton, sorry. George Sakai, 80. Gates McFadden, 40. The TNG chaps and chapesses are really on the ball here. Thanks. Jonathan Frakes, 40. William Shatner on the bridge, 180. I'd pay that. Denise Crosby, 40. John Lance, 40. Michael Dawn, 40. Shatner, 100. Yeah. TNG are really making sure the bank isn't broken there. Let's get the page turned. Saturday's not finished. Oh, hang on. Saturday has finished. No, it's not finished. No, it's not finished. Has it? AM. Saturday. Nope. Larry Nemec's Fast Star Trek Trivia Game. Star Trek.com's One Trek Best Episode Ever. Oh, this is going on the alternate room, isn't it? Star Trek Timelines. Special guest John Lance. Deep Space Nine cosplay. The No Minimum Bed Creation Star Trek costume prejudging. There's another room. That's the captain's chair photos. And the cakes once again. Let's have a look. Quiz. Quizzards. Cocktails and charades. Quiz. Quark's Happy Hour. Quark's Tailor and Repairs. If you've got an embarrassing problem with your... not Quark, Garrick's Tailor and Repair, sorry. It wouldn't be Quark repairing, would it? It'd be Garrick. He'd be repairing your clothes and telling you some super secrets whilst bringing down some massive government somewhere. Sunday show hours. Right, let's have a look. Sunday's the last day, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Right. Anthony Montgomery, who played Travis. Vaughan Armstrong and Casey Briggs. Star Trek Voyager, Robert Beltran, Chakotay, Robert Picardo, and Robbie Duncan McNeil. Oh, and Jerry Ryan's there too. Voyager's an ace, honestly. If you didn't like Voyager when you watched it initially, I'd recommend going back and watch it. But I have to say, some of the episodes in season 1 and season 2 are fair ropey. You have to forgive it. Go past. It's like season 1 and season 2 of Next Gen. That's fair ropey too. So give it breathing room. Let's see how much they're charging for autographs. Robert Duncan McNeil and Robert Picardo will. No, they'll pick their own prices. Robert Beltran, $50. That's very good. Jerry Ryan, $60. That's very good as well. Shakespeare and Star Trek with Amy Imhoff. Imhoff, is that correct? Hopefully. Private meet and greet. Oh, with Odo and Quark for $200. Is that worth it? Perhaps it is. Aliens of Star Trek. Autographs with those. Deep Space Nine. There's Vic Fontaine. Autographs. Wow, look at that. There's a mainstay. Ira Stephen Burr. That'd be an autograph to get. Jeffrey Combs. The man who's literally played everybody. Everybody in Star Trek. Terry, I thought I saw Terry Farrell's name then. I'm going to say she's still there. Inside the writer's room. Right, let's have a look. Jeffrey Combs. Autographs with Jeffrey Combs. Let's have a look. Sunday at a glance. Did we have a look at that a moment ago? No, we didn't. Theatre. Star Trek Voyager Part 2. Autographs in the theatre. The Last Great 50th anniversary, no minimum bid. 2017 upgrade, so that must be selling the year after. Cosplay meetup. Right, let's have a look. We're getting near the end. Right, here we go. Here's the prices for photos. And oh, they're not bad. Again, they're not bad. I would definitely want a picture of Jeffrey Combs, because technically you're getting about 10 different characters with Jeffrey Combs. But they're not bad, honestly. Again, the Deep Space Nine and Voyager crew and Next Gen crew really aren't breaking the bank there. They really aren't. The Star Trek Rat Pack. End of convention with traditional live performance by the talented, hilarious Star Trek Rat Pack. Star Trek themed parody of the original Rat Pack Vegas nightclub act. The show has the intent of sending you going home with extra happy. Look who's involved in that. Special Sunday events. Quark's Happy Hour. With entertainment by Chase Matheson. Sunday. It's finished now, isn't it? Completely. Now this is the alternate room. I was going to say, it's finished over here. Cosplay meetup. Tributes to Gene Roddenberry. Following guests have tables in the signer's room. The young Sarek. Sunday at a glance. But again, I'm very impressed with how much how the cost of the Next Gen and Voyager cruise prices. Captain's chair photos. How much is that? Captain's chair photos will be for 1 hour only. First come, first serve basis. The cakes are still there if anybody wants to have a look. And here's the Boldly Go for 2017 convention. How much are the prices? Oh my god, wait till you see the price. This is the gold weekend. I guess it's over 4 or 5 days, 5 days. And it is $849. That's not including autographs. Wow. Complimentary admission, complimentary laminated credentials, complimentary in-person autographs. Oh, right. You'll get personally meet all these stars. Some will be signing row for row, so you do get autographs. Special limited edition collector's coin. First autographs. Pre-registration. So you do get some. Oh, £849 then. 5 days in a hotel. That actually might actually be worth it then. If you're a Trek fan, I might take it back and say £849, 13 Trek autographs, a coin to say you were there. I might actually change my mind and say if I was a Trek fan and I lived in America, that could be worth it. The captain's chair. Oh, is this what the captain's chair is? £549. Let's have a look. So you get your coin, but you don't get your autographs on this. Ah, that's where the money is going. Right. Can we turn over the page? Oh, there's some adverts. Podcast, emission log. I think I've listened to that. I listened to the broadcast. If anybody's ever listened to the broadcast, I recommend listening to the broadcast. See you next year. And that is the Star Trek Las Vegas 2016 50th anniversary convention. I know that was a long video, but I'm a Star Trek fan. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, you shouldn't have watched it. I did warn you at the beginning. But I'm off. TTF everybody. Ta-ta for now. Cheerio and bye-bye. Bye-bye everybody. Bye-bye.